Right, today we're on a different project. So, I've got a old Yamaha, I think it's a Yamaha or an old Mariner boat engine. I think it's definitely a Yamaha. And I haven't got the Morse control ends that go onto the Morse controls that fit the engine. And I went out and got these ones, which are no good. Because, oddly enough, imagine this M5 bolt is the cable as it comes out. The actual you've got the rod end, the eyelet of the rod end needs to be below the cable, almost in that kind of fashion. This is a bit hard to see, it's a bit of a rubbish diagram that I did, but I have translated it into a 3D model which looks like this. So there's the eyelet, the rod end goes all the way through. The idea is to tap it, and then I chucked that into STL file into Cura, printing two, well, to make two of them. So I'm just going to print like that. And now we are currently printing. We've got a very old version of Repetier here which doesn't work perfectly, but at this point we'll be right away. So with this currently nearly finished with the printing. See it adding the... Whoa, that's too far. Yeah, in a minute these will be finished. Lovely light blue, mainly because it's the filament that I had the most of. And those are going to get stuffed onto the boat engine and hopefully they'll work. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. There we go. Parts have arrived. And they look alright, they're not perfect. But to be honest, first time the printer's been used this year, and we're in August now. Good job, printer. Right, here's the boat. It's an old rib next to the jet ski, which I haven't used yet this year. But, it's got a Yamaha 50 horse, it's a V400 Valiant, 50 horse Yamaha. It's an old 2-stroke one I've just got soaked. Lovely. But yeah, here's the issue. I've also got Morse control cables here which run from the control stalk over there, and there got the boat from great angle so the engine keeps swinging around. I've got to connect onto the gear, which is forward and back for the forward reverse, and the throttle one which is behind there, which gets pulled and operates as a triple barrel carbs, or the 3 carburetors stacked on top of each other. So that's what I pre-printed the parts for. So let's see if they work. Hopefully they will, because I did measure. I didn't measure twice though. Here we go, I'll get you set up in a stand. Right. So we fall out of the tree. So the only thing I've done off camera is I've run a M5 tap down them. Just hopefully making the right size. I get that way. So bring her in a bit. Let's see if I've been lucky enough. So bring a tap. Can I go? Trying to cross thread. Yeah, we're away. Perfect. So the idea is these got a screw on and face down. Probably about there. But yeah. I'll tighten it all up properly later. We'll tighten the little lock nut. Other one. That way, my hands are filthy, so everything's getting filthy. Oof, that's a bit loose to start. Oh no, picking up alright. So this one wants to face down as well, so we'll have them back there. Tighten the lock nut up once we're done. Now, I'm going to try and get this. Oh, wrong way. Back onto here. Now this is the bit I imagine is going to be quite tricky. Why can't I adjust the angle? There we are. So, you see what I've got to work with here. So we've got to go on this one and the other one behind it. If I put that back, should give me enough room. I also haven't got the bolts that hold this plate down, but I've got some M6s in my pocket, and fingers crossed one of them's the right size. So, can I? Well, I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. We'll go for the throttle first. Maybe if we put that forward like that, engine keeps trying to move. Should, if it fits, it does. It's tight, it's going. Come on. The wiggle. There she is. That one's on. Right, but the gear selector's got to go on now. It's a bit far away because the stick's not in reverse. Oh, hang on. Did I not screw that on all the way, or was that pulling out threads? Hopefully I didn't screw it on all the way. Because if that pulls out threads, we're not going to be very good. I'll have to print it again. So that goes on. We're in. If I get that back to neutral, I think. Hang on, let's aim it down a bit. Can't do anything one-handed. Right, so that plate's got to go on. Some M6s in my pocket. Go for those two. These ones, not too long, might just about do the job. That fits in there. I've got to put split pins on these but I ain't got that far yet. Let's see if it works before I get everything out. And should have 10mm spanner. Set to in, tighten. I'd help if the engine wasn't trying to fight me all the time. Yeah, they're definitely metric. If not, they're close. Something relatively metric-y. I'm going quickly because we're running out of light. This is the main problem today. It's took a while for that print to finish. I don't know, what are we at? 12 minutes past 8. So yeah, we're getting on a bit for light now. Being August, we're starting to get a bit dark in the evenings, so very quickly see if it works. Hopefully you don't fall off because you're balanced on the rib itself, and it's not very inflated. That's tight. That's tight. Right. And the truth. Does it work? If I let the engine come round, you can get a better view than I'm going to get from over here. Right. See how we get on. So we should have forward. It's in. And the throttle. That's good. Reverse. Well, neutral. Reverse. Throttle. Back into neutral and throttle only. I'd say that's a win. I've been trying to find the correct ones for doing this for quite a while. You're really zoomed in, let's go the right way. Way up. I've been trying to find the correct ones to do this for a while, but I found them. They're in America, which is no good for me, and I want this done quicker because it's been a few weeks anyway. I haven't really got around to it. So yeah, all I've got left to do is push these on all the way. Yeah, fire a little split pin through those holes. Same that one there. Don't forget, remind me, you can tighten these nuts. See how we get on. If it comes to the point where these aren't any good or the thread pulls out, I'll probably end up just cutting a channel halfway, or reprint a new one and put a nut in the centre. That, I'm calling that a win. So, at some point, we'll have in the water. He got a bloody good wash, full of leaves and junk. So, see how we get on. But that's that project for today. Let's put the lid on and call it a day because it's getting too dark. Maybe tomorrow I'll chuck her in the water, see what happens. It would be nice to get this out as well, but to be honest, that's where the site doesn't want me making too much noise, so eventually. Right, enough for now. We're in the water, but we're still on the trailer. Still need to clean, I haven't cleaned it yet. We're off. Just that oil a bit as well. Can't film and steer. Appears to be working quite well. Still lean forward. Bow behind us. This is a bit daft. It's way too close. Keep hitting my hand on it. So, well, I can't go around too much in the lake because the elegance noise. The people who live across the lake complain. Now, there for one rip like this. Here we are. This is hard work one-handed. I'm going to put it back on the trailer for now anyway. You'll see it again some other time. Yeah. I'd say we're good. Here's the work. Try going back and forth a few times with those plastic parts that are printed. Yeah, they're doing the job. Good enough. I know this boat hasn't got any petrol in, so I'm going to park it up now. Right, so I'm going to call that good. So what I'm going to do, so it's now strapped back on with the ratchet and knock her off. I'll take the battery back out of the boat, put it back in the car, and then we've got to manoeuvre it around this trailer and put it back over there. Right, here we go. There we go. Poor old girl. She's lacking a bit of power at the moment, not running on all 8 even, so yeah, it's one of them. That's back where it belongs. The reason it struggles so much up there, there's a lip on the end of the slipway, so it is what it is. Right, there we go.